We still have this sort of Russian Tsarist-like gauge here, and it's different compared to the Western world, and that's why we haven't had any international connections so far except with Russia. But now there's a new project going on called the Rail Baltic project to connect the 3 Baltic countries, so to speak, to the rest of Europe. So at first start in Tallinn, then head to Latvia and Lithuania, and then arrive to Poland, and maybe one day to Berlin in Germany as well. So that would be very nice, but let's see if that happens one day or not. But at least the European Union has decided to invest in that project and come back then in some years' time to see if we already have that railway or not. So to your right hand side you will see nice gardens. That's a flower festival that lasts here for some months every summer, plus some medieval towers. Now in medieval times the town wall had 46 towers, so Tallinn was also called a town of towers. Nowadays we still have some 26 of them, and the town wall itself was built from the 14th to the 16th centuries, and back then it was twice as thick as the town walls in Nuremberg or Cologne in Germany. Here to the right you have St. Olaf's Church once again. St. Olaf's was built by Scandinavian merchants, and it was called after a Norwegian king. But according to a legend, it was named after its builder. In the 13th century, the town councillors of Tallinn wanted a new landmark to attract more and more tourists and merchants to town, and they decided to build a church, but they didn't really want to pay for it. But luckily for them, a mysterious stranger came up to them and said that he would do it for free, on one condition: they would have to guess his name. And the city fathers thought that that's not going to be very problematic, so they gave this builder the green light, and ahead he went, starting to build the church. But he was quite a fast builder, and the town councillors decided then to send a spy to find out his name. And the spy found his wife was singing a lullaby to their child, saying, "Sleep, darling, sleep, Olaf will be home soon." So now the town councillors knew the name. He was called Olaf, and so they hurried back to the church, where Olaf was up there just adjusting the cross on top of the spire, so the very last detail, and they shouted out to him, "Hey Olaf, the cross is tilted." And Olaf was so surprised that they had really found out his name that he fell from the spire and he died. But apparently a toad and a snake crawled out from his mouth, so he wasn't working all alone.